Day 2 in Valladolid started with a nice laid-back morning. No frantic alarms or hurried schedules. Just the slow rhythm that this Yucatán town encourages. We kicked things off with breakfast at a local cafe on the main drag, where we indulged in open-faced sandwiches piled with fresh veggies and sipped aromatic coffee. It felt like a gentle nudge into the day rather than a caffeine-fueled jolt. After fueling up, we hopped on our trusty blue scooter, navigating Valladolid's pastel-colored streets. Each building seemed to be painted with its own personality. Gradually, the vibrant facades gave way to open road, lined by tall trees and the hum of nature. The ride to Ek Balam was pure bliss in the easy Yucatán sunshine, not too scorching yet just warm enough to remind you you're in the tropics. Ek Balam itself, whose name translates to Black Jaguar, is often overshadowed by Chichén Itzá, but stepping inside, we immediately sensed it had a different tempo. More tranquil, more hidden. We wandered past the lesser-known structures, noticing detailed carvings that quietly hinted at a once thriving Maya capital between 700 and 1100 AD. The highlight was undoubtedly climbing the Acropolis, the main pyramid. Yes, the steps were steep, and yes, the sun was beating down, but the view from the top was astounding. A blanket of jungle rolling to the horizon. You can't help but wonder at the civilization that built these massive temples, weaving artistry, astronomy, and power into every stone. By late morning, the heat nudged us to cool off at Cenote Xcanche, just a short distance from the ruins. As newbies to swimming, we stuck to dipping our feet and legs in the refreshingly cool water, but even that felt magical, like stumbling upon an emerald pool in the middle of the wilderness. The Maya believed cenotes were portals to another realm, and you really do pick up on that hush of mysticism when you're there. Rejuvenated, we scooted back to Valladolid, determined to see more. We stopped for a late lunch at Elela Organic, a spot known for its natural, local-inspired dishes. Among other treats, we tried a corn-based cold cocoa drink called pozol, thick, slightly sweet, and surprisingly filling. Across the way stood the Convento de San Bernardino de Siena, an imposing complex built by Franciscan friars around 1552. The convent's massive limestone walls and arched corridors hinted at its dual role, part spiritual center, part defensive fortress in a time of colonial upheaval. Nowadays, it's a cultural and historical focal point, complete with a tranquil courtyard and reflecting pool that contrast beautifully with Valladolid's lively streets. In the evening, we strolled Valladolid's center, soaking in the relaxed vibe. The air felt cooler, music drifted across the plaza, and dancers in bright attire performed near the Parque Francisco Canton Rosado, the local heart of social life. For dinner, we found a little food court just off the park where we savored a vegetarian burrito, probably our first truly street food moment in Mexico. It came loaded with tangy salsas, fresh peppers, and that distinctive Yucatán spice. With a gentle breeze ushering us on, we headed back toward the main square, but couldn't resist a final sweet stop at a local crepe stall. Nutella, cheese, and banana folded into a perfect pocket of goodness. That indulgent mix was the perfect cap to a day already crammed with ruins, cenotes, and colonial charm. Tired but content, we made our way back to the hotel, excited for whatever day 3 might hold. Valladolid may not have the same headlines as other Yucatan destinations, but its quiet energy, hidden Maya treasures, and colonial landmarks like the Convento de San Bernardino have a knack for turning a single day into a heartwarming, eye-opening journey.